Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We have breaking news as of a few hours ago. The game studio that hired Dr. Disrespect, or at least it's Dr. Disrespect's game studio, Midnight Society, has decided they're going to cut ties with Dr. Disrespect after his Twitch ban allegations. No evidence, no proof, just allegations. We're going to read their statement first here from Midnight Society saying, on Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy BM, aka Dr. Disrespect. We assumed his innocence and began speaking with parties involved, and in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals, we needed to act. For this reason, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. While these facts are difficult to hear and even more difficult to accept, it is our duty to act with dignity on behalf of all of our individuals involved, especially the 55 developers and families we have employed along with our community of players. So, you got rid of him because of allegations. You claimed you heard some facts, but you didn't present any. That's what people are upset about in this thread. People want to see proof. You don't just sit here and claim nonsense and claim that things happened, but yet you presented no proof. Supposed facts. What facts do you really have? If you had any real facts, you would present them. You would absolutely present them. But there were people like Anissa here saying, they all knew, by the way. Who is they? Says Nicholas DeDrio. We had the Act Man, who came up with this statement. So the guy who is currently accusing Dr. Disrespect of doing this was telling his followers a year ago he knew why Doc was banned in order to promote his band and sell concert tickets. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. So you can see the guy here from October 31st, 2023. It says, if you like my very niche insights on esports and content creation, then you would love hearing me play guitar loud as F. Tour with this band and this band starts tomorrow. Maybe I'll get so swept up in the spirit of the music that I'll blurt out why we banned him. So he was grifting off this plenty of times. It says, this is from December 1st, 2023. Gamer friends, if you're on the East Coast, you should come out to one of these shows. Slasher is coming to the New York date. That's a 500-person room, and we're like 70% on pre-sale. I always act out around Rod. If that show sells out, I'll 100% explain why we banned him during the set. July 13th, 2023. Listen, if all 3 dates sell out, I'll tell you why he got banned. So this individual has been saying for over a year now that he knew the reason why Dr. Disrespect got banned. This is where we are at now. Coming to us from Deserto, we are terminating our relationship with Guy Beam immediately. Dr. Disrespect's game studio, Midnight Society, is parting ways with him after allegations about his Twitch ban surfaced. This person right here, this Cameron person, says, we assumed his innocence, spoke with parties involved, these facts. Sounds like it's all true? No, because if they had any real facts or real evidence, they would have presented it. His own studio wouldn't oust him without knowing for sure. That's an absolute lie, because studios have ousted people before, like, I don't know, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp got ousted from Disney without them really knowing if he did the things that he did, which was found in the court of law, that he did indeed not do the things that people like Amber Turd said he did. So, no, this is a lie. This is garbage. Also, Didi has yet to flat out deny the claims. Sounds like he's cooked. That said, if they had any actual proof, they would have presented it. They didn't. Immediately discredited it. Just like this individual right here. This person got immediately discredited because he presented nothing, and they found out he's been previously trying to grift off this nonsense about Dr. Disrespect. So, F off. It's very crazy how the people in this right here all saying the same exact thing. Why would they do that? I said because if they had actual proof, they would have presented it. Just like the clown who's been grifting. That ex-Twitch employee is grifting off of it right now. Present you with proof. They owe Twitter nothing. Yes, sounds like you're a hashtag believe all women type of guy full of soy. So let me call you a P to the E to the D to the O with no evidence. You clearly didn't read it. They found evidence, and that's why they made the decision. They don't need to show us the evidence, is what I'm saying. I clearly read it. If they had the evidence, they would have presented it. Just like the guy who's grifting and claiming he knows the real reason Doc was banned years ago and used it to promote buying tickets to his concert and saying he would blurt it out. This is a company who is paying him money. They do not owe anyone. Yes, they do. You don't get to sit up here and say, oh, we know why, but we don't present why. If it's so terrible, why don't you present why? This is the whole thing of innocent until proven guilty. To the whole rest of the world and Twitter, no one really knows anything because no one wants to present anything. They want to claim that they know what happened, but no one's really presenting anything that happened. So, let's go ahead and read the article from Deserto, Dr. Disrespect's game studio, Midnight Society, has announced that it has terminated its relationship with the internet star following recent allegations surrounding his permanent ban from Twitch. On June 21st, 2024, 4 years after his mysterious Twitch ban, a former employee of the Amazon-owned platform shared allegations on social media that Doc was banned for doing this. Dr. Disrespect quickly responded, stating that no wrongdoing was found, and that Twitch has paid out the rest of his contract. Just 3 days later, Dr. Disrespect's game studio, Midnight Society, shared that they've cut ties with Doc in order to maintain our principles and standards as a studio and individuals. Clearly, you're not, because you're not presenting any proof at all. On Friday evening, we became aware of an allegation against one of our co-founders, Guy BM. We've already read this. Launched back in 2021, December, Midnight Society consisted of Guy, Dr. Disrespect BM, alongside Call of Duty and Halo veterans Robert Bowling and Quinn Del Hoyo. The studio announced its first game, Dead Drop, just months later and have been continuously working on it in the 2 years since. Dr. Disrespect has addressed the recent Twitch ban allegations several times since they first went viral and announced on his June 24th stream that he's taking an indefinite break from streaming. But I think first and foremost, though, I did have a bit of a planned vacation coming up, but I might extend that starting today. It is what it is. People get fatigued. To be honest, I don't know how long my vacation is, but maybe I extend it. We'll see, he said. I actually have the clip pulled up right here. We can go ahead and listen to it.
You know? When shit like this happens over the weekend, and it just kind of... It's like, how many times can I I don't, like, I'm actually tired of being on social media, and I've expressed that over the years, champs. I just, you know, I've always kind of hinted like it'd be nice to get off and just completely separate, right? Go live in Costa Rica or something. I don't know. But I'm just feeling burnt out, I think. You know? I can't...
Because this is how far allegations will push somebody. They'll push them to the point where they'll completely leave social media and their job of content creation behind over something that hasn't been proven yet.
Came into this with... When did we start streaming, champs? 2015? 16? Been doing this since 2009. You know? Different scene back then. Having a good time. Playing the games that were fun to interact with and create content with. And over the years, it's just gotten... I don't know, like it's been drained out of me. It's being drained out of me. It's being drained out of my family and I. And I just feel like, you know, I had the mindset of let's just see what happens today. How are we feeling? And I'll tell you, I just, I don't know. I'm just feeling burnt out. You know? Maybe it's time to start something new, something different. You know, challenge those creative senses, a desire to explore different realms, if you will. But I think the first and foremost, though, is, you know, I did have a sort of a planned vacation coming up. And I think I might just extend that starting today, starting now. You know, one of these, let's take a step back. I mean, it is what it is. People get fatigued, right, champs?
You can tell that mentally he's absolutely fatigued. You can easily tell from this nonsense.
And to be honest, I don't know how long, you know, I know for my vacacion, how long my vacation is, but you know, maybe I extend that. We'll see. We'll see. But I do appreciate you guys, champs. Right? And look out for the socials. I'll keep you updated when we'll be back. But I definitely need to take a break from everything, you know? A podcast, start a podcast? I think what I'm most interested in, and believe it or not, champs, because obviously when you're a top tier gamer like me, when your gaming skill set is just incredible, and you know you look like this, you know, why wouldn't you want to be in front of the camera all the time? But I'm kind of I'm exhausted in being in front of the camera. I'm exhausted being on socials. The industry's changed so much. Just so much different energy out there, negative energy and clashing, and from everything that we've experienced this week.
As in clashing from game journalists versus gamers, where the games journalists are just activists pretending to be games journalists, and they're actually absolutely terrible at every single game they play.
Started this whole journey together, you know what I mean, champs? And I'm just like, when I go outside, I just feel so much better. When I remove myself, I just feel, what the hell is this, you know? So that's all I'm gonna say. Keep playing, Doc. We don't care. Okay. Grief Warden, thank you for the $25 donation. Big Bearded Scotsman, welcome. Payback, thank you for the 46 months. Champs, I'm gonna call it right there. A little short one. We've accomplished some things, but I think more importantly, we need to step away. I think when I say step away, I mean, I'm gonna have to either have to relay this to the Midnight Society, but you know, maybe I step away from there too. Just completely remove myself from the scene. It's what I need to do. I mean, right? Champs, take all the time you need, says Layer Cake. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Give me back my dog! Okay. Don't be a pussy. I'm telling you, it's fatigue. It's tired. It's wanting to just kind of move away from the limelight. Ultimately, that's what it's about. You know what I mean, champs? Now what? I mean, there's 50 million other streamers you can watch right now. It's getting old.
Yeah, well, people want to watch you, man. Clearly.
Yo, what's getting old? Get the break. Respect it, Doc. Okay, I appreciate that. It's getting old. You're not alone. That's not very nice. You don't like me? It's time to drive into the sunset, says Swervin. Oof, man, I like your style. It might be time to drive in the sunset, champs. I appreciate all of you. Appreciate all the commitments, the recommitments. Please, do me a favor. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Yeah, so all of this stuff clearly has driven him insane, mentally and emotionally. And this is kind of what happens when crap like this happens. This is what happens to men most times. So, it seems like he's going to take a break indefinitely. Don't know when he'll be back. I personally don't subscribe to Doc, but the clips I've seen of him seems pretty base to me. And I don't think anyone should lose something they've built over allegations like this. So, I'll continue again to keep you guys updated on all this. And thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. I appreciate my haters too. If you do like this video, hit that like button and comment below what you feel about all of this. Subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or live stream. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.